Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year, happy 2023. We made it, thank God. So this video is going to be a short and sweet one. I just wanted to kick off the year by kind of reflecting on where I was a year ago. So technically in December, but it's been officially a year since I graduated my UX bootcamp. And I just wanted to touch base just for myself and also for you guys, just kind of see where I'm at after this year of finishing my bootcamp, my degree, and kind of just fill you guys in on where I am now. I just filmed a whole rant and it didn't even record, so happy January. Okay, so it was technically like last week of December when I officially got my certification. And then this very first week of January was like the kickoff to the job hunting process. And I just remember being excited, of course, that I was like in this new stage and ready to hit the ground running, but also very nervous because at that point I had not interviewed for anything in probably 4 years. When I got my interior design job, a prior one, God, that interview was a sham. It was a very low barrier of entry. Another video will be all about why I left interior design, because that is definitely a question that is coming up a lot. So I will definitely have to delve into that. Yeah, so I think I was pretty nervous about like what the interview process would be like. My partner, he is a software developer, so he was telling me like how his interviews go and like the number of interviews that they're going to be. So that was really kind of scary, but I'm sure you guys have heard the quote, like, feel the fear, but do it anyway. And I think that's just a great something to keep in mind as we go into 2023. We've got all these goals, and a lot of them are probably going to be pretty scary, but I wouldn't be where I am now if I did not take that leap. And yeah, it was scary, but that fear is so much smaller than like the potential of something great. I'm filming this in between meetings, so I got 8 minutes. Let's see how fast I can do this. Okay. So where am I now? I don't give you guys like specifics on where I work and what I work on in the name of the company, just because it's like a smaller company. I can't say the company does education-based software, and this is something, a completely new industry. I have no education background, nothing like that. But honestly, guys, I love my job. And I never thought I'd be the kind of person to say that they love their job. I always liked my interior design jobs. I don't think I ever really like loved it. And I tell my friends, like, this is the best job I've had since college, and I worked at the library in college, and I fucking loved that job. But this is just honestly the first time in my professional career that I've like truly loved my job. And I think the big reason for that is that you are making a real impact. Not that interior design wasn't impactful, but this one is a little bit different because what I'm creating, what I'm designing, what I'm working on is actually affecting somebody's day-to-day and helping them do business. And something that I learned about myself as I was applying for jobs and like looking at different companies, I like to, and I feel like I would do the best work helping businesses do better business, if that makes sense. Like, I love helping small businesses. I love helping whatever I work on empower somebody else to create a successful business. Like, that whole thing I've learned is really my jam. And I didn't even know that was my jam before I got into UX, you know? So you learn a lot about yourself, and then you also learn like, where do you best fit in as a designer, as a person? And that is something that UX design has definitely given. In terms of boot camps, because I know I get that question a lot of like, do I recommend Springboard? And I definitely do. I had a great experience. I have another video talking all about like my Springboard experience and that deep dive. Overall, I had a great experience, and I've kind of gone back to make sure I looked at the requirements. There are some barriers of entry. Like, I got a great comment that mentioned like, to get the job guarantee that Springboard provides, you need to have a bachelor in science or bachelor of arts. You have to be located in a certain kind of city. So there are some parameters. So you want to make sure you look at that. And I only bring that up because there are tons of boot camps, and honestly, I feel like most of them, you're probably going to get a similar education level. When I was interviewing, nobody cares like what boot camp you went to. Nobody cares. Like, Google, Career, Foundry, General Assembly, like Springboard, not that they're all the same, but they kind of are. Like, nobody's going to care which one you went to. Like, nobody cares which college you went to. It's all about the skills that you learn from that. I get too caught up into which boot camp Should I do like take a day and then make a decision? Like, don't get too hung up on it. If you're watching this video start of the year and you're thinking about going into UX design, I would say take the leap. Looking back on it, I completely changed my professional life. I'm not gonna say my whole life, but I changed my professional life in a year, and I'm so better for it. Like, I'm just on a better trajectory than I could have been in interior design. Like, something that I always use as an example is that I was an interior designer for 7 years, and I was still just like mid-level. To be a senior designer in interior design, it's like 10 plus years, and then you maybe get to start seeing pay that's not totally shit, you know? And in UX, UX and tech in general, you just get to move up faster. There's less of this kind of old archaic standard of how things should be, and you need this many hours, this many requirements. Like, just because tech moves so much faster, so do the job, so do the industry, and I just love that. It fits me better. So if you're thinking about doing UX design and leaving behind a different industry that's a little bit more, not archaic, but a little bit more traditional, UX could be a great outlet for you, because it really was for me. Okay, guys, I did say this would be short and sweet because I have to go get on a meeting. But this is just a little kickoff to the year. I just want anybody who sees this, who's thinking about whether or not I should do UX design, go for it. Go for it, give it a try. You could change your whole life, like I said, in less than a year, and just be better set up for the future that you want to have, the life that you want to have. I think UX and tech is a great avenue for that. Just, do your Googles, do your research, but coming from somebody who's done the journey and who's lived it, I 100% recommend it. So that is my 1 year in review, where I am at now after graduating my boot camp. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, short, sweet, to the point, but there's gonna be a lot of great stuff coming this year. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I believe we were at 1K, so thank you guys. I can't even believe that I got to it relatively quicker than I thought. So thank you so much for your comments and your support, and just, you guys are the best. You guys have the greatest questions. You're the coolest people. So thank you. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. I will be doing a Q&A in the next video, or a video coming up, just kind of gathering all your questions about me, about UX design. So whatever it is, drop it in the comments below, and I'll make sure to answer those. So with that, guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye.